Polish performer Jarosław Lukomski recently became the center of a groundbreaking legal dispute after discovering his voice had been cloned by artificial intelligence and used in a commercial without his consent. The advertisement, commissioned by a manufacturer of sewage collection tanks, featured narration generated from old recordings of Lukomski's real voice. This unauthorized use sparked outrage as Lukomski emphasized that a person's voice is an integral part of their identity. The case is notable for being the first of its kind to reach a Polish court, highlighting the urgent need for legal frameworks to address the ethical and personal implications of AI voice replication. As the controversy unfolds, it draws attention to the challenges individuals face in protecting their likeness and identity in the rapidly evolving digital landscape. The advertisement in question was created to promote sewage collection tanks. The narration for this commercial was generated using an AI voice clone, which was developed from old recordings of Jarosław Lukomski's real voice. Importantly, Lukomski was never informed about the use of his voice, nor was he asked for permission or offered any compensation for its replication. The company responsible for the ad maintained that the voice belonged to the AI system, not to Lukomski himself. However, both people familiar with Lukomski and AI verification tools confirmed that the narration closely matched his unique vocal characteristics. This unauthorized use of his voice highlights significant concerns about consent and rights in the age of AI-generated content. Jarosław Lukomski expressed deep frustration and disappointment upon discovering his voice had been cloned and used in a commercial without his knowledge or consent. He emphasized that a person's voice is not just a tool, but an integral part of their identity, deserving the same respect and protection as one's face or name. Lukomski noted that those responsible seemed unaware of the personal significance of a voice, treating it as something they could freely replicate and use. The incident left him feeling violated, as his unique vocal characteristics were appropriated without acknowledgement or compensation. For Lukomski, this experience underscored the emotional and ethical consequences of unauthorized voice cloning, highlighting the urgent need for greater awareness and legal safeguards. The human voice is increasingly recognized as a unique biometric identifier, much like a fingerprint or facial features. In Poland, legal experts emphasize that a person's voice is protected under privacy and intellectual property laws, reflecting its status as a core element of individual identity. This means that unauthorized replication or use of someone's voice, especially through artificial intelligence, can constitute a breach of legal rights. As AI technologies advance, the ability to clone voices raises significant concerns about consent, attribution, and personal security. The Lukomski case has brought these issues to the forefront, prompting calls for clearer legal frameworks to safeguard individuals from misuse. Ultimately, the protection of voice data is becoming a critical aspect of privacy in the digital age, with implications that extend far beyond national borders. In response to the lawsuit, the company argued that the voice used in the advertisement does not belong to Jarosław Lukomski, but rather to the AI system that generated it. They maintained that since the narration was produced by artificial intelligence, they were not obligated to seek Lukomski's consent or compensate him. However, Lukomski's lawyer countered this defense by emphasizing that the AI-generated voice was unmistakably recognized by people familiar with Lukomski's work. Furthermore, AI verification tools confirmed that the narration in the commercial closely matched Lukomski's vocal characteristics. These findings suggest that, despite being synthesized, the voice in question remains intrinsically tied to Lukomski's identity. The dispute highlights the complexities of ownership and consent in the era of advanced voice cloning technology. Jarosław Lukomski is a highly respected figure in Poland's entertainment industry, renowned for his work as a voice actor and dubbing artist. His distinctive voice has become familiar to audiences through numerous film, television, and commercial projects. The unauthorized use of his voice in an AI-generated advertisement is especially significant because a voice actor's vocal identity is both their livelihood and their artistic signature. In the entertainment industry, a performer's voice is protected much like their image, making consent and proper attribution essential. When Lukomski's voice was replicated without his knowledge or compensation, it not only threatened his professional reputation, but also raised broader concerns about the rights of artists in the age of AI. This case highlights the urgent need for clear legal and ethical standards to safeguard performers from unauthorized digital replication. The case involving Jarosław Lukomski underscores the growing complexities surrounding AI voice cloning. and the protection of personal identity in the digital age. As artificial intelligence advances, the ability to replicate voices without consent raises significant ethical and legal questions. This situation highlights the urgent need for clear legal frameworks to safeguard individuals against unauthorized use of their voices. Globally, similar lawsuits and controversies have drawn attention to the importance of obtaining proper consent and ensuring fair compensation. The debate extends beyond legal boundaries, touching on issues of personal identity, privacy, and the potential misuse of AI technologies. As advocacy for legislative measures like the No-Fakes Act gains momentum, society is challenged to balance innovation with respect for individual rights. Ultimately, these developments will shape how AI voice technologies are governed and integrated into everyday life.